are you? Benson Henderson, first off, fuck your toothpick, nigga. Fuck your toothpick, bro. No one gives a shit about your toothpick, nigga. This is just a super quick breakdown, not even a breakdown, my predictions for UFC on Fox coming up this Saturday. Everybody want me to do one. I didn't get to do one. Everyone think that I'm scared to do one because they think that, you know, Nate Diaz is going to possibly lose this fight. No, he isn't. Fuck your toothpick, Benson Henderson. And I wish you a happy, Merry Christmas. You're going to be spending this Christmas without that golden shiny belt, which you wear around your waist for now. Nick Diaz, #1 fan, predicts Nate Diaz he'll get a new Christmas gift. A new Christmas gift in the form of gold hardware, in which is weared around his waist, unless he wants to go old school road warrior style. Wear it on the shoulder. Wear it on the shoulder, homie. Anyway, just in looking at the interviews and the promo for this card, is crazy because this is the best card that the UFC has put out this entire year. And it's the ending year. It's one of the end of the year cards, and it's free on Fox, which is retarded. Is it just me, or is Nick Diaz, the Diaz brothers' aura and interviews rubbing off on everyone? Look at the Matt Brown video with Ariel Helwani. Seems like a Diaz brother. Everybody's swagger jacking right now. Swagger jacking. Bolos. Rolos? Whatever. But that's a good fight to me. I look at Matt Brown fighting Mike Quick Swick as an exciting fight because they're both going to leave it all out there. I'm a fan of both of these guys. Not a huge fan, but I'm a fan of both of them because they're not assholes. So in this fight, I'm not going to say, if the fight is drawn out and longer and more of a war, Matt Brown will win. If there's a situation to where it's going to be a quick knockout, you got to give it to Swick because that's just what he does. It's crazy. Rory McDonald versus BJ Penn. BJ Penn, I hope he fucking comes in and brings his #1 just straight up A game. I hope that it is the old prodigy comes back, just how he said. Now his name isn't in the mix as far as one of the greatest of all time. He always will be to me. You know, he is the prodigy. But in order for him to win this fight, he's gonna have to come back the most focused BJ Penn that we'll ever see now within the last year. He has to come back, no fucking playing games, focus, and just ready to fucking take him out. Because for what it is, Roy McDonald is a great fucking fighter. But like I said, I'm not. This isn't a prediction. I'm going with who I want to win. BJ Penn, I hope he comes up fucking ready to go. The old prodigy beats Rory McDonald any day of the week. Alexander Gustafsson versus Mauricio Shogun Rua. Of course, this is another one of the same things. It's gonna have to be Mauricio Shogun Rua, not from Pride, because that shit, he'll never come back. He'll never be back to that. He'll never be back to that fucking form of fucking the fight game. We're never gonna see the Mauricio Shogun Rua that we saw in Pride. However, I don't think that he's going to be knocked out by Alexander Gustafsson. So I think that, truthfully, he can edge it out and possibly stop Gustafsson. But at the same time, if it goes to 3 rounds, Shogun will not get the decision unless he blows him out of the water. The next fight that I'm going to touch up on is Nate Diaz versus Benson Henderson. Fuck your toothpick, nigga. Anyhow, as I said in my other videos, Nate Diaz will pick him apart with the punches, with the stand-up until oh God, until Benson Henderson gets smart, wises up, and gets frustrated with boxing Nate Diaz and goes for the takedown and pretty much try to win the rounds, round by round by round. However, do I think that he can do that, or he's even capable of doing that? I don't think so, because as I always say, Nick Diaz, like, these guys work off of their back wonderfully. And I'm thinking that it's going to be a drawn-out, stand-up fight for the first 2 to 3 rounds. Nate Diaz will win those rounds in the boxing. I'm thinking that he's going to wait. He's going to get hit and wise to how he wins this fight later in the game, after round 3, after round 4. And even if he does that, Nate Diaz wins the fucking title. But like I said, Nate Diaz needs to finish, because he's not going to get a decision. Like, he's not going to get the decision. However, it's just one of those things where it's a point of, is Benson Henderson going to go in straight gameplay or game point the fucking fight and get the takedowns, try to hold him down and pretty much not do a lot of damage, or is he going to actually fight Nate Diaz? If he fights Nate Diaz 2 to 3 rounds, he's fucking put away. If he does the game plan, takedown, and fucking pretty much hold position, it could be a closer fight. Is what it is. Beer drink, shawty. What's the deal?